show.
my goodness. I'm Rachel Picaro.
I'm Kano Carlson, and we're ready to have some fun.
Oh, yes, we are. Usually we save our kohana for the end of the show, but no, not today. We are celebrating the new year, and that's why we have to do it right off the top. So, of course, we have some kohana here. We've got all the goodies right in front of you that you can pick up, of course, in some of the shops around here and at the distillery up in Kunia. But today we're going to be making this little guy because we all know New Year's, people like to celebrate with champagne, so we're adding a little bit of champagne with a little bit of these cocktails that are already created for you.
Yeah, it's been such an incredible year of getting a chance to partner with Kohana. Obviously, the product that they make is so good. They collaborate so often with other local companies. That's why I've got this great Manoa chocolate that they do as well. They do a chocolate rum, there's honey. So if you haven't had an opportunity to go out to Kohana Rum Distillers, it's such an incredible place.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And of course, I'm gonna open this top up so we can hear the big bang. But you know, Chef Keone said we kind of hold it. Oh, there you go. Usually this thing goes flying when I do it, but now we know, Okay, so what we're gonna do is mix some of the champagne here. What is this called?
All right, so this is called the Kohana French 96759. Ingredients, this is really all you need. A nice bottle of bubbly and just these ready to make these pour over cocktails that are offered from Kohana. So this is great for this thing right over ice, or in this case, we're gonna be combining it with a little bit of champagne to bring in the new year.
Yes, and there's different flavors. So right now I'm looking at the Mai Tai. These are these cute little, almost 3.5 ounces, just about that. And that's what this recipe calls for. So you can go ahead and put that in.
I'm gonna do a little bit of pineapple on mine.
I did that. And then you can do as much of the champagne as you want, Prosecco, whatever you want to do, some bubbly. And it calls for about 2 ounces, but I'm gonna put just a bit more.
Okay, there we go.
And then you're good. I'm gonna top you off right there. Boom. Take a look at that.
So again, this is the Kohana French 96759. That's all you need. The Kohana ready to make pour over cocktails and champagne, and you're done.
Yeah, so cheers to Kohana with Kohana. And they're also doing some tastings, right?
Yeah. So they've got a couple of events coming up really to end this year and really look forward into 2024. Free tastings are going down as well, taking place December 29th, and you've got until New Year's Day, January 1st. Free tastings at Kohana. That's like automatic.
That's right. And if you can't make it all the way out to the Kunia area, you can also go to the DFS Galleria. Free tasting December 29th through January 1st. So that's cool if you're in the town area, checking out Waikiki. And also in Waikiki, Kaimana Beach Hotel is going to be having.
That's right. It's going to be right at the Hau Tree. So it's going to be beautiful. They've got the gorgeous views over there as well. You're right over there on the beach. And Kohana's a good time. That pairs very good with the whole ambiance of that place.
Yes, and I love that you can kind of mix things like that, whatever you want. You can make blended cocktails. You can just ready to drink over ice. You can mix it with some champagne, perfect for New Year's. And then, like Kainoa mentioned, all the goodies that you can get. They partner with a lot of local businesses. The chocolate, the honey, you said it. It's all here. So go ahead and check them out. They're, open every day up there.
Definitely. But also we want to point out, obviously, it's the holiday, so the holiday hours are a little bit different. But for all of the information, head to their website, kohanarumdistillers.com. That's going to be the best place to go get all the information. And make sure they're open before you head out there.
And make sure you're always drinking responsibly, because that's number one most important thing as you're celebrating this holiday season. People are going to be driving on the roads. You're also going to be probably seeing a lot of fireworks out there.
Fireworks. So, and we do. We want to make that call out to everybody out there. Celebrate with your family and your friends, but do so responsibly. Sometimes with the fireworks, it gets a little dangerous. So just be very careful while we celebrate. But hey, it's the New Year's show, and we've had a lot of fun in 2023.
We have so much fun. I mean, I thought my New Year's resolution last year was to be more present and stuff. And I think I did a little bit of that. I think I have to do even more of that. But last year we talked about different words that we wanted to, what was your word of the year? What's gonna be your word?
I think my word going into 2024 is intention. Being intentional about the way I'm spending my time, what I'm doing, even in the office, but also at home as well. I really want to be intentional about the way I go about the year. How about you?
I think I might borrow that, because I think I like that, intentional. That's what I gotta do. I'm gonna do that. that, and I'm gonna keep going with the balance theme. Intentional and balance, and try to make everything just be in harmony, right?
All right, I love that. All right, so let's toast to that. We're gonna bring it in with some new objectives and new goals. But on today's show, we're gonna be taking a look back at some of our favorite pieces, some of the great traveling we got to do, some of the great food we got to eat, and that's where we're kicking it off. Over there at Meridia on Hawaii Island, it was one of the best dishes I ate all year. Take a look. On Hana, we're at the Westin Hapuna Beach Resort. We're going to be eating at their signature restaurant, the Meridia. If you're a Kama'aina or a visitor to our island home, this place has got something for you.
The Westin Hapuna Beach Resort stretches along its namesake white sand beach on Hawaii Island. The resort's contemporary style and all ocean-facing guest rooms complement the majestic Kohala coast, allowing the sounds of the ocean to fill the room. Whether it's a vacation or a staycation, save some money with 50% off rates for Kama'aina that includes resort fees and self-parking. And this resort is for the whole family.
Hi, Obi. Now, this is another one of the great things about the Westin Hapuna Beach Resort. They're one of the only pet-friendly resorts on Hawaii Island.
Hey, all this adventuring has got me hungry, so it's time for a meal at Meridia. We met Chef Junior in the Meridia Garden, steps outside the restaurant to pick some fresh herbs for dinner.
Chef Junior, tell us about the garden. What's happening over here?
Hey, how's it going? We have some Hawaiian chili peppers here that we use on our crudo. We have the green chili. We use this on our appetizers. We have some bay leaves growing here. We have some nice kale that we use on the menu as well. We have some rosemary here too we use in our cuisines, and we also have some nice mint here.
How does being located over here vary in terms of what you guys are able to grow, dealing with the weather and everything else?
It's really wonderful. I mean, we're just so blessed to have this in our garden. We can just go back here and grab herbs and eggplants and lemongrass, in our cuisine.
Chef, how much does the garden and what's being grown here impact the menu and what you're putting out?
It impacts a lot. And there's always a story, especially supporting Big Island sustainability.
We head to the kitchen, time to cook.
Ready to cook. Let's go.
Chef, how would you describe the cuisine at Meridia?
Rustic. We touch Morocco, heavy on Spanish cuisine, and Italy, and also France, and then we combine it with local ingredients and make it sing and dance, and here we are.
What you did was you came in here and you launched a new menu. What inspired that?
It starts from the fresh products and the garden. It's very inspirational. So we picked some mint for our salad for our lamb, and we also had some oregano that's mixed in there as well. Here we have the crudo trio. Use Kona Kampachi, Hawaiian ahi. We have onaga on there.
This is a great way to start the meal. It's light, it's fresh. Also, there's some caviar on there. There's a unique partnership in terms of how you guys get the caviar.
It's very exclusive. They make it for us here at the Mauna Kea Resort. We have our traditional paella. It's one of our signature dishes. We use braised clams, puna chicken, bomba rice. We're using Kona tiger shrimp, especially grown for restaurants. So here we do it to order.
And this is a great blend of spice, but a ton of flavor.
Yes.
It's like a party.
We're very, very excited with our new launch of our new menu. We want to share what we were brought up with and also giving it a little bit of a spin. So come join us here at the Meridia restaurant.
I love that.
welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Look who's back. We got Chelsea here. How you doing?
Hi, I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You know what? We are talking about reorganizing for the new year, and that's what you do best with Revise and Refine. That is your company, and you like to help people out, make things easy for them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do some fun things today. So tell us a little bit about Revise and Refine and what you do.
Yeah, so my business, Revise and Refine, I work with my clients to help them create more space in their home. And I do that by working with them through the decluttering and organizing process. I'm also a certified feng shui practitioner. So I also work with my clients to improve the energy of their environment, whether that's a home, an office, or a commercial space, so that it is more supportive energetically of their goals and aspirations.
Oh my
so,
gosh.
You know, we talk a lot about
Can
harmony.
you just stay here for the rest of the day?
Yeah, totally.
My daily office
Absolutely.
could, I think, benefit from your services.
And then after that, can you come to my house and say, oh, I need some help because I've got kids, so does he,
Yeah.
and that's why we need your help because we need to declutter some stuff.
Yeah, but wait,
Over
I have a
there.
quick question though before we get into the games and all of the good fun. Like sometimes it's so overwhelming. What's your advice for people? Like, where do you start? Say it's the kitchen's messy, the bedrooms are like. What's the best way to
You
start?
start with your husband's stuff, I think. No? Okay. Let Chelsea
That's
tell
actually
us.
a very popular answer. That's what a lot of people say. I would say that if you're feeling really overwhelmed and it feels kind of like things are exploding from all parts of your home, start small, honestly. Especially if you're busy, you have a tight schedule. Start with one drawer or set a timer for 15 minutes and just see how much you can get done in that amount of time. It's really surprising how those little things will build momentum, right? It's the little habits that will build over time and give you big results. So.
Gotcha.
All right, well, we
That's
got
smart. I
some
like it.
laundry right here in front of us. Usually I start washing, I get to the folding, and that's when I stop. So we got to improve that, right?
Yes, so my first tip for getting organized in the new year is to start in your closet.
Okay.
Go through the things that you already have and maybe let go of items that are torn or damaged that you're not willing to repair, as well as things that no longer fit you or your lifestyle. Once you do that, you can move into organizing and creating systems that'll bring just a little bit more ease and efficiency into your daily routine. One of the ways you can do that is by file folding or vertical folding your clothes that you store in dressers or drawers.
Okay.
Now, are either of you familiar with file or vertical folding? Also, some people know it as KonMari folding as well.
Oh, is that no, that's the roll-up one that I was thinking
Kinda
about.
similar.
That's what I was
Okay.
gonna say. When we travel a lot, especially with the kids,
Yeah.
it's always
Yeah.
getting rolled up.
I would
Fold
say this
style.
is like one step further than rolling.
Okay, what does that
Okay.
look
Yeah,
like?
so what's
I'm
great about
interested.
this is that when you do this, your clothes will kind of stand on their own.
Oh.
And within the drawer, you can easily see everything at quick glance. So you don't have like shirts getting stuck on the bottom, forgotten, the ones that you never wear and then you forget are there. So the way that you file
that's like a
fold,
weekly thing.
is it a weekly
Yeah, I'm
thing?
like, oh, I forgot I had that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the way that you file fold is you start with the shirt, and actually we're gonna play a little game with you.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, okay.
So I'm gonna show you how to do this, and then we're gonna see which of you can do it faster.
Okay, all right, we have a minute to do this,
Let's go.
guys.
So this is how you do it. So when you file fold, start with the shirt either on the front or the back. It really doesn't matter. You're gonna fold both ends to the middle line, and if your sleeves are a little too long, you can always fold it back.
Okay.
Right? And then you're gonna take the bottom of your shirt, or whatever item you're folding, and fold to the top. But the magic happens by leaving about a hand or so from the top open. And then your last step is you're gonna do the shirt in thirds.
Okay.
Then it'll stand on its own.
Oh, check this out. Oh wait, gotta go a little bit more here. Okay, boom.
Yeah.
This shirt is so
Guys got
soft
it.
though.
It's so.
that it's it turns
Oh.
into a roll, I think. Oh
Yeah, actually,
Oh, okay.
that's
I know
what
I got
we're
'em.
looking for
Yeah.
right here, guys.
Oh, well.
Boys, we can do it, gentlemen. That's easier than you think.
Ladies,
Whoa.
start with the husband
Yeah.
stuff. Get rid of it. Nah.
You guys
look good.
did
Look good.
fabulous.
Wow,
How's
that's
that?
good.
Okay.
One more time,
Fabulous.
what's the name of this one?
File folding,
File
vertical folding.
Vertical folding.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. And we also have
She's
like some
standing.
toys that we're gonna be
Yes.
like, we're gonna decorate. How do we do that?
Yeah,
What do
so
you do
my
with that?
second tip for the new year, and this is for all you parents.
Okay.
Yeah. So when organizing your kids' toys, it's great to keep the categories as broad and general as possible.
Okay.
This makes it easier for your kids to understand, especially when or if they're at the age where they can read, right? And with some guidance from you, some positive reinforcement, they will be able to develop the habit to also tidy their toys on their own, which is a parent's dream.
Perfect. It's sight words is what we call it. Yeah, you put toys.
Yes.
Balls. Anything,
Yes.
sight words, things that they use often, things that they
Exactly.
can start to recognize.
Yeah.
Label it.
So we're gonna play a game, and because simple categories and labels don't just work with kids, they also work with adults.
Haha, okay, cool.
So I'm gonna give you 2 sets of cards, and you're gonna choose, you're gonna actually play this as a team.
Oh, okay.
So pick one set of cards.
A.
A, all
Yeah.
right, A. And on your A cards, you're gonna find descriptions of 3 toys. So go ahead and flip those over.
Ball,
Okay.
stuffed llama, red car. Okay, that's what we're looking at here, gang.
All right. Stuffed llama, red car, and a
Pickleball.
pickleball.
Okay.
So here is your first basket.
Okay.
This is just a basket of toys. No kind of rhyme or reason. And we're gonna see how long it takes you to find all 3 toys.
Cool.
And I'm hoping you can do it under 30 seconds.
Oh,
Let's do it.
okay.
Okay, all right, let me get a timer going.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and when I say go, you're gonna start, okay?
Yes.
I'm not cheating.
Ready, set, go.
Is this a llama? I don't know. Here we go. Pickleball? No. Oh my goodness, this looks like my house already. Oh, here, oh, this is a llama.
Ball, order.
Got it?
Boom.
Yeah,
How are we doing?
Boom.
Yeah.
pros.
Yeah.
And Kaino got a little
Good,
cute
good.
purse for himself, too.
Oh, yeah, oh,
So cute, Kaino.
It matches.
this is for me to take home. Yeah.
All right, then what are we gonna do with
All
this?
right, you guys killed it.
Yes.
So, all right, so I'll clear this out of your way, and now you're gonna actually find those same 3 toys
Okay.
in the organized basket.
In.
So let me grab these.
Oh. Oh, easy now.
Wow.
Easy.
Easy
So let's
now.
let's see how you do with these.
Oh, nice. And it's because you got it all labeled. You got the stuffed animals on here.
Oh my gosh.
The cars, the balls.
This'll take
and
you
the
5
games.
seconds.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's see how you do. I'm gonna restart the timer.
Oh, here I go again.
Oh boy.
All right,
Oh, boy.
ready? And set, go.
Done.
Oh my gosh, 3 seconds. You guys found all
Have you
of that
guys
in 3
learned
seconds.
label?
Label.
Label. That's what I'm
Bins.
learning.
Put them all out. Wow, that was super easy.
Yeah.
I need to do this for all of my stuff
The
too.
power of labels.
Okay,
All
good to
right.
know.
Organization. Okay.
Yes.
And how can people find you
Yeah.
if they want you to come in, help them out, give them some tips?
Yes, so you can check me out on Instagram at Revise and Refine. You can also find me online at my website, reviseandrefine.com.
All right, Chelsea, thank you so much and Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Happy
Thanks
New
for
Year.
coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the tips. Okay, we're gonna have it on HanaDaily.com.
That's right. And right now on the camera, you can't see it, but it's labeled go to commercial break. So we'll be back on High Now
Yes,
Daily.
don't clean that closet out. welcome back to Hi Now Daily. It's the end of the year, so it's now a great time to think about letting go of things that are no longer serving you to make space for things that do serve you, right? Okay, so I've got Nicole Ramos here. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. So this is your second time here on Hi Now Daily.
Yes.
And it's because you've got this incredible wellness practice. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
So we are at Halimana Ora in Kaimuki. We offer sound healing, meditations, smudge wands, facials, all the things really to have a soft life and also to help manifest and live a more intentional life.
Love that.
Already observing the word.
Yeah, I love that you got that. Yeah. And that's what we can really do when we come and visit you. You do, I mean, I think the last time you were here, we did a little bit of a yoga session, and then we did the sound.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that was really fun, very healing, and just really cool to get together with like friends or family and sit down with you. Right now, you've got some goodies here, and it looks pretty interesting. This right here is gonna be part of the smudge wands, right? Okay, what are smudge wands, and what are they gonna do for us?
So smudge wands are a Native American practice. My grandmother was Native American, and so each of the plant cestars have different energies for them.
Okay.
And then you just want to smell them and touch them and see which ones resonate with you.
Okay.
And then we'll make a meditation to create that intention and manifestation for the new year.
Very cool. Okay, so what do we have here? What are the different
So
plants?
we have cedar, eucalyptus, rose, pine, yerba sante, rosemary, all the things, sweetgrass, juniper. And what I wanted to really focus on was the swift endings and new beginnings smudge wand. So that has juniper, and juniper is a really good road opener. So new beginnings and swift endings and new beginnings is really great for the new year, for birthday, as mustache. So it's good for New Year's, birthdays, anytime like during a breakup or like when you're looking for a new job, it's like you want to open that road. For your new things.
Open it up.
You.
It's brand new year coming up in just a day or so. So let's do this.
Pretty much
here we
juniper and cedar.
Juniper, cedar.
We have a little tie here.
Oh, nice. A little raffia, and you just
A little wrap it up. And then tie it.
Okay. And then once you got that going, what do you do with it? You hang it? Do you burn it? How does that work?
The intention, similar to lei, you want to put your intentions in while you assemble it.
Oh, okay.
And then we burn it, and then the smoke clears and protects our auric field, our energetic field. And it also takes our prayers and intentions up to ancestors, our guides, to creator, to help us manifest them.
Okay, so I've seen people like burn some stuff and then you see the smoke coming out. Is that what you're doing at the end?
That is what we're doing.
Okay.
So we're going to do a smokeless version
Got
today.
it.
And how we do the whole auric field is like, it's like a whole orb around us. So some people, they just do a little bit, but I like to start with the left foot.
Okay.
This is what our connection to the earth, what we're receiving in from the earth. We come to the left. Energy gets stuck in nook and crannies, so we kind of want to get underarms, our elbows. Our left hand is what we receive from the world. Come around the top. And then to this side, this is what we give out to the world. Get the nooks and crannies, come down, and then finish with the bottom of your left foot for our connection to the earth.
Nice, so it's a full body effect.
Full auric effect,
Oh my goodness, okay, so how long does it, I mean, that took you pretty quickly, but you do workshops and people come in and...
Yes, so we are actually having a workshop for New Year's. It is the Sunset New Year's Smudge Wand Intentional Crafting for 2024 workshop.
And it's all on your screen right there, the details. So that's gonna be happening on the 31st?
Yes, the 31st at 5 o'clock.
Okay, so go ahead and check her out.
5:30, excuse me. 5:30 is the sunset meditation.
Okay, perfect. Well, awesome. So go ahead and check her out, Nicole. And you know what? It's gonna be really perfect to just, you know, like we said, think about intentional healing, intentional practices, and whatever your word is for the new year, you can kind of manifest that, right?
It's so powerful to have that intention and to live intentionally.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
All right, and we're gonna have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. And as we close out the end of the year, our Hi Now Daily correspondent Lauren Taria was out on Molokai with Olukai for their giving season. Let's check them out.
I'm on the road with Olukai in Molokai, and we're giving back to the entire emergency room department. Fun fact, this is the island's one and only hospital. Let's go check it out.
I have been at Molokai for 11 years this past year, which makes me the senior nurse. It really is all hands-on because you can get pretty busy when you have a critical patient. We have one doctor, we have 2 nurses and a nurse aide, so that's pretty much it. You have a real strong sense of community. Kind of limited choices here, so you really rely on each other for anything, and you really feel that. We're the urgent care as well as the ER, as well as the inpatient, so you can be running around and you could be doing having a stroke going on in one room, and you have somebody with an ankle sprain in the other room, and a fish hook stuck in a finger in another room, so you get all of it. Everyone is auntie and uncle here. It's just the way we relate to each other, and there's a lot of, there's always family checking in to come and visit, so we have to be aware of the visitation policies sometimes. But yeah, it feels like when you're treating somebody, you're having to be aware that whole family's going to get involved, and it's definitely part of the treatment plan. And you want it because you want them to have that support. So.
And while we don't have all of the bells and whistles as a bigger hospital, we do have very good staff. We have people here who care about the community because they live in the community. They know the struggles of lack of resources and high prices. We all shop in the 2 grocery stores that we have on island. So it helps that we're all living kind of the same way. So we have that empathy towards the patients that we see.
I think everybody has a common goal here is to take care of the people of Molokai. Everybody works hard. Everybody knows each other, so it's a good thing. Yeah, like this is an emergency room, and this is the only hospital on the island, so we take whatever that comes. There's no expected patients that's going to come, but we do have certain diagnoses that we see a lot. I think it's hard to take care of your own family and your own friends over here because you have a lot more feelings towards your patients and family, so you want to do a good job.
Oh, wow. Breathable, comfortable. I like the color. They actually match my pants today. Yeah, these are cool.
This will help us stay on our feet and be ready for all the patients that come in. So thank you, Molokai, for the shoes. Molokai for Molokai.
Hey, aloha, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Are you feeling good during the commercial break? Yeah.
And it smelled so good. Like
Yeah.
all the little different plants that are like dried and everything, the sage, the cedar, everything. And so I think I picked everything in that bowl and made one really big smudge
Nice.
one. It was cool. It's super cool. Go ahead and check her out, Hale Manaora, and visit Nicole. Amazing.
I know, very cool stuff. Now, as we mentioned earlier, this being our New Year's show, we're getting a chance to really look back at some of the traveling we got to do earlier. We talked a little bit about Hawaii Island, and I said this at the time when we ate at Meridia.
Yes.
That was one of the best dishes I ate this year.
Yeah, because
Doing
you
that.
talk about it often, so that means
Yeah.
it's still on your mind. You got to go back. eat
I was
more.
watching it thinking like, oh my gosh, yeah. But I do got to go back. And speaking of, we went to Maui earlier this year. We had an opportunity to travel a little bit with the Maui Visitors Bureau and really kind of learn about the impact that Hana has in Maui. Such a special place. You've been
Yeah.
Hana?
Yes, once, because it was a long
Yeah.
ways there. But yeah,
Right.
you got to have some stamina for that.
Yeah, it was quite the experience, but this is a piece we shot earlier this year that was in Hana. We had a chance to talk with local businesses and find out what it's all about. Take a look. Hi, now we are in Hana Town in Hana, Maui, and whether you're a kama'aina or you're a visitor, there's some things you should know before you head down here.
Like for starters, Hana, Maui is one of the most picturesque places I have ever been to in Hawaii. And I'm from here. A tropical paradise that must be seen and experienced. So if you choose to do so, guided tours are the safest way. Tour companies such as Hana and Beyond specialize in the famed Road to Hana. Owner and operator Charles Ahuna grew up in Hana, as did many of his drivers.
Being born and raised here in Hana, I mean, as a child, this is all you know. Growing up in the ocean, fishing, swimming, and it is a special place. You can see visitors coming in as a kid as well. You know, we don't even think about that until we get older. Hana and Beyond, I started this company back in 2019. I highly encourage visitors to take a guided tour, a legally guided tour to Hana. That way, on a tour, we can ensure visitors' safety, visitor compliance. There's a lot of rules and regulations out here. We understand people want to drive on their own, have the freedom of doing what they want to do, but at the same time, we want people to abide by local laws, traffic laws.
So if you choose to drive, keep this in mind. Use pullouts to let faster drivers pass. Look ahead for one-lane bridges and tight areas. Yield for oncoming traffic, and don't park where there are no parking signs.
There's a lot of sacred areas out here as well, archaeological sites that people need to be aware of. If you do a guided tour, we not only can provide the history of the island of Hana, of Hawaii. Right now, for me, is strictly education. Regenerative tourism could be a viable solution to the social, economical, and environmental issues that we face out here, especially in Hana.
There isn't just guided tours on the road down to Hana. Once you get down here, there's also guided tours of great local businesses and families, just like Ono Organic Farms, and this is Uncle Chuck Borner.
We started about 40 years ago or so. Always done it organically, never done it any other way. Our niche is the specialty fruit market. We're mainly a banana, papaya, avocado, and cacao farm. But we do all the other seasonal fruit.
And you guys do tours, right, Uncle? What's happening on the tours?
Drive them around all the fruit trees that are happening, as well as the trees that are blooming. So it's a real photographer's delight. You go with a guide who's been guiding people around the farm for 8 or 9 years, you really learn something. And we fill up a box of fruit that people on the tour get to take home.
You've been doing business, living down here, being in Hana for a long time. What is it about this place that makes it so special?
It's the people of Hana. Really have a lot of meaning, have a lot of aloha, the main thing about Hana. Besides the beauty, being in Hana is a real special thing.
Oh man,
beautiful.
Hana Maui, yeah, it is beautiful, and it's so interesting too. Now that we're getting a chance to go back and see some of the stories we did from earlier this year, it's funny and it's interesting because you think about like that day, the entirety of that day, like catching the plane, getting over there, accessing the community in that type of way. We did the whole drive down there.
Yeah.
So that was quite an
it's
experience.
nice to-
Guided tours though, gang, that's the best way to do it.
It's nice to look back on some of the segments that we've done because you can really sit in your thoughts, I think, a little bit. Because when you're in it, you're like running, you're hustling, you're trying to get the right shot, you're trying to talk to the right people. And then now just watching is like, oh, I did that. Wow, how cool.
Yeah, it's this is that celebration where we get a chance to really look at it and think, wow, we got the best gigs, man.
We
This is
do.
truly the best job.
You know, and we're fortunate that we got to go over to Maui, like you said, Hana, and from from Hana to another area of Maui. We got to go up to Wailuku just like, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. How was that for you?
That
you
was
seem
fun.
to be really enjoying yourself in there.
Well, I know. I disappeared for like 2 hours, and then our team was like, where did Rachel go? You know where I went? To and From Boutique. Yeah, that's up in Wailuku, and they have some food next door. But anyway, I got to head up there, take a look at what they had. Clothes, jewelry, so I had so much fun. Check out To and From Boutique.
She loves shopping, this one.
Today we are out on Maui and I wanted to do some shopping while I'm here, so I had to check in with To and From Boutique, which is up here in Wailuku. I'm with Chelsea Kikuchi, the owner of the shop. Thank you for having me today.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about To and From Boutique. I love the name. Where did that come from?
It started when I became a flight attendant. I just figured I was traveling all over the world, going to and from places, so I brought back things that just came from everywhere else and I brought it here to Maui.
Okay, Chelsea, tell us about the vibe here. What can people get when they're shopping?
So when you come inside, I wanted to make it a nice and easy experience. I just try to keep it island chic, casual, just day-to-day things that you can just wear, but then also dress up and try and be fancy and get out. I mean, it's just nice to, show up and dress up and be comfortable in what you want to wear and look pretty while you're doing it.
How amazing is it to have the support of the community?
Oh, it's amazing. From COVID on, it was immense support. Like, I can't thank everyone enough for how much they have supported my restaurant and this. We couldn't be here today without them, so it's actually gotten busier, and I've been trying to introduce more and more local vendors in my shop so they can give an opportunity to share their talents. I have my best friend, Tina. She had a store in Lahaina, so I thought it was a great opportunity to still continue on and have her here so she can share all her goodies still. No matter what happens, I want them to still know that they belong and they have a home always.
We are Lahaina Jewelry. We are a family-owned and operated jewelry store. My parents opened up the business 30 years ago. We unfortunately lost it in the Lahaina fire, but after the fire, so many people had reached out to want to support us. My friend Chelsea, who owns To and From Boutique, graciously asked us to, hey, you want to do pop-ups at our store? And we just took the opportunity so that we could connect with our customers again and just kind of keep the business going. And so we are super grateful for To and From and Chelsea to be hosting us with our pop-ups. At our store, we did carry a wide variety of jewelry, but right now with the pop-ups, we kind of condensed it a little bit. But we basically carry 14-karat fine jewelry. You can find necklaces, earrings, things that you can wear every day that will last, forever. We do carry jade pieces, and you can order Hawaiian heirloom pieces through us. Yeah, we just have something for everybody right now. And if you do want to do a special order, you totally can. It's been quite a sad and intense few months, but just the immense support that we've gotten from the community, just so grateful. We could not be more grateful for this Maui community, and we look forward to still moving forward.
We're located right next to our family restaurant, so it's a one-stop shop. You can get food and you can stop here to get all the goodies and everything, so it's nice to have best of both worlds over here. Follow us on Instagram at To and From Boutique. Come in and shop with us.
Hello and welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, before we went to break, we had a chance to check out that boutique to and from.
Yes.
You got fitted out, really good jewelry, good dresses. So what was it like in there?
It was so nice in there. First of all, the staff was phenomenal. Just talking to Chelsea,
They're
saw
so
how
nice.
sweet she was. Yeah, but everybody there was really helpful, looking for different sizes, just like, this would look good on you, this would, you know, whatever. Like, they're just so good at like fitting people and knowing what looks good and like styling you out, as we call it. But I mean, so fun up there. They're really nice. And now I'm gonna make it a point to go back to and From Boutique every time I'm in Maui, because they really, I walked
They
out
had
with
really cool stuff in there.
Yeah, so if you're watching and I'm wearing new clothes, it's like, oh, it might be from and From Boutique. Yeah, but you know, this one right here, it was not. It's you know, some kahula for their holiday collection.
Love
but
that.
yeah, we love fashion here on the show. And while I was shopping, guess what this guy was doing?
I mean, take a wild guess at what I was doing. I was eating. Because right next door, it's such a great family operation. So To and From Boutique is run by Chelsea, but Chelsea's mom right next door runs this great local joint called Wailuku on 30, homemade Hawaiian style food. And this was a really fun segment because one of our favorite things to do is bring in our guys from behind the scenes, put them in front of the camera and have some fun. That's exactly what we got to do in this one. Take a look. While the other half is shopping at the boutique To and From, again, family-owned business right next door, you're gonna find Wailuku on 30, family-owned restaurant serving up all kinds of great local grinds, and again, it's right next door. So I brought in our line producer over here, Brandon Kubo.
How's it going, guys?
We're happy to have you. He's basically like a semi-professional eater to sample some of the grinds.
Absolutely.
You've never been here before, right?
Never been here before, first time, and super excited to try the food, man. Looks
Okay,
great.
so we asked Auntie Barb to really go ahead and chef out some of the heavy hitters on the menu. This is what we got. We're gonna dig in first.
What's up?
And this is the staple. They've won awards for this bad boy.
Oh,
it's the
my goodness. Look at that. Just get some of that.
Look
my
at that.
goodness.
I love the fat.
See that?
Love the fat.
It's
very good.
Wow. It's so well flavored.
Wow.
Super soft and tender.
And everything over here homemade. You know when lau is meat is when you eat the leaf.
Oh, absolutely. Really good.
Now look at this plate. The lau comes with the rice, sweet potato, mac salad, and lomi salmon.
All the staples you need for a solid Hawaiian plate, right?
I don't know how anyone gets any work done after this. Like, I'm going to show
I
you
would
that.
not sleep already.
In Hawaii, that's how you cleanse the palate.
Really,
Okay,
really good.
we're gonna move on to the next dish over here. One of my go-to orders is the hamburger steak over here. Wailuku on 30.
Wow.
Oh, this bugger is.
That is a heavy hitter right
That's
there.
some heavy hitter right
That is
there.
a heavy
Gravy
hitter.
all over.
What's good about a hamburger steak is the gravy. So I'm just gonna smoke in.
Gravy?
Oh, that gravy is so good. It's salty, but it's not super salty. It's got a lot of beef flavor to it.
The hamburger itself has so much flavor and taste. The gravy just basically is taking that whole patty to the next level, but that patty on its own is got a ton of flavor.
Such a good combination, you know. Hamburger steak, you can't go wrong.
Okay, so we've sampled the lau pork. We've done hamburger, which is the beef, and now it's time for the chicken. This is the baked chicken over here, and look at this.
Wow.
First of all, again, portion size, huge. This is enough for two people.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it would take two people to put this bugger down. This is kind of like more of a mushroom gravy, just going off of the color.
Yep.
You know?
A little bit lighter. It's not like the hamburger steak, which is more like a beefy flavor. This one does have like a chicken kind of stock to it, or like a
mushroom
or
gravy.
mushroom stock to it. And that chicken, juicy, tender. It's soft. It just falls off the bone.
You order one plate lunch, you're like set for the day.
Oh yeah.
You're good. This is choke food.
These are like breakfast and lunch right here.
All right, Brandon, what do you think overall?
That was like one of the best experiences I've had on Maui so far. I mean, the food was fantastic. Everything's so balanced. The plates are great. The portion sizes are huge. This halpia was amazing. Yeah, it was a great kind of lunch.
This is top tier. It's really ono plate lunches, and again, everything homemade and really made with love and from the heart. Anytime you come to Maui, make sure you check out Wailuku on 30, all the local grinds.
Y'all gotta go.
All right, welcome back to High Now Daily, our New Year's show, and we are diving in to another special story you had a chance to do.
That's right. I like what you did there with the dive, because I went to Deep Blue Echo Tours out in Haleiwa, and I got to swim with sharks. Holy moly, I did that.
What was that experience like?
Oh my gosh.
I've never done it, so I don't know.
It was so cool. I actually was pretty calm.
Yeah?
I was like nervous up until I went into the water, and then I was completely calm. And then I think halfway through, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I got sharks here. Ah! But it was all good. It was so cool. Something I'd probably do again. Yeah, but anyway, it was fun. Haleiwa, Deep Blue Echo Tours. Check out
Rachel's Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Check it out.
We're out on the North Shore. I've got Casey and I've got Cal of Deep Blue Ocean Tours, and I'm so excited to be diving today. So we're gonna see some sharks, we're gonna see some whales. I'm excited, let's go!
We're Deep Blue Eco Tours, and we specialize in no-cage shark dives.
We also do educational snorkel tours, whale watches, and beach cleanups.
The main species of sharks that we'll see are Galapagos sharks, and they range from about 6 to 10 feet, light brown in color. They'll stick around, hang out the most of the time. They're our favorite, the star of the show, really. And then sandbar sharks are probably our second most common species that we see. We also have the chance to see other rare species like oceanic blacktips and hammerheads, and even the occasional tiger shark.
We have professional underwater photographers that will take pictures and videos of you so you can enjoy the experience and not have to have your GoPro. You can really be in that moment, and then you can relive the moment after.
It is not dangerous. I've done probably over 3,000 shark dives out here in Haleiwa and had 0 close calls or incidents or anything that would make us concerned. So we do it in a very safe and controlled way. Highly trained safety divers and photographers are with you in the water at all time. So we know the shark's behavior really well, and we can read how they're feeling, and we make sure that we're only in the water at the right time, right place.
We're not just a tour company, we are a team of marine biologists, and we are all about the education, the conservation, and giving back to the land and the ocean. We really want to show people how we can coexist with the ocean.
At the beginning, most people are pretty nervous and their heart's beating and they have anxiety, or the anticipation is really the worst part. Once you get in the water, you realize that the sharks really aren't interested in us. It can become a really peaceful experience. It's definitely meditative to me, and it's just amazing to be in the water with a very capable apex predator, and they choose every single time to not harm us and coexist with us.
Like, I feel so calm right now, which is crazy. So what an experience. That was them, yeah? How's that? Coexisting with sharks.
That experience education of bringing people in the ocean with the shark to experience that without having that fear, and then learning about, okay, how do we protect these animals?
And then hopefully now that you guys have been in the water with them, you're a little bit more motivated to learn about them and the problems that they're facing right now. Over 100 million sharks are being killed every single year worldwide.
How do we give back to these animals? How do we coexist with these animals is really important to us. And we just want to share how then you can protect these animals.
Hello, welcome back to High Now Daily. Okay, to wrap up our show, our last show of the year, we just want to say a big mahalo to everybody. All the High Now viewers, all of our partners, all of our guests, everyone who has had a chance to be a part of this show, and of course our crew as well. Just thank you all so much.
Yes, we're gonna do it without all of you, so we appreciate all the hard work that everybody puts into making the show happen
And it is
day in,
hard
day
work.
out.
It is.
It's hard. It is. Yes, but make sure your New Year's Eve, New Year's celebrations, you guys are staying safe out there, drinking responsibly, all the above. But we'll see you in the new year. Cheers to 2024.